Oh, hello you. Thank you for your click, and I'll do my best to explain about engravings in the easiest way possible. Since our time is precious, let's cut the crap and jump to the point. Engraving lesson number 1. What is engraving? Engraving is basically a permanent passive buff you can equip to your character. For example, the level 3 grudge engraving makes you take 20% more damage from the boss, but also increases the damage you give to the boss by 20%. Let me first demonstrate why engraving is important. Engraving is the first step you will take in the end content to significantly change the damage you deal to the bosses. So along with the Season 2, they brought out a new engraving system. There are 3 levels to an engraving and you need 5 points to activate each level, meaning you need total of 15 points to activate a level 3 engraving effect. Why do you want level 3 engraving? Let's have another look at grudge engraving for example. Level 1 grudge increases the damage you give by 4% and the damage you take by 20%, whereas a level 3 grudge is 20% to 20%. And you saw the damage difference in the previous demonstration. The percentages in these engravings are not just additions of percentages to your basic attack, but it looks more like this. Percentages make a significant difference. Engraving Lesson 2. How do you activate the engravings? There are 3 ways, and you have to utilize all 3 ways. 1. The Ability Stone. Depending on the grade of the stone, you can acquire points of the engraving by gacha system. I bought and tried about 40 stones before I got the one that I needed. 2. Engraving books. There are engraving books in 4 different grades which you have to learn in order. Each grade requires 20 books and will give you 3 points for each grade. You get to engrave 2 of them, 1 for each ring. To engrave onto the ring, you go to an engraving specialist, choose the ring you want to use, and then choose the engraving effect you want to engrave onto the ring. As you can see on the left, the ring now has 2 of its own engraving effects, plus what I just engraved on the bottom side. 3. Accessories. Accessories will be given 2 engraving effects from 1 to 5 points depending on the grade of the accessory. You can farm them in raids, Legion raids, and many other different contents, but you would have to be the director of Smilegate himself to get the ones you need. In other words, buy them from the auction house and sell the good ones you acquire to compensate for your spendings. And this is what my engraving setting looks like. Engraving Lesson 3. So when exactly do you need these engravings? I'm just going to tell you what I did. After gear level 1340, I engraved grudge level 3 and level 1 class engraving. At level 1370, I started with level 3 grudge, level 2 supercharge, and level 1 class engraving and worked up to max all 3 engravings. At 1415, I spent about 70,000 gold to buy the engraving books, accessories, and stones to get the 5 level 3 engravings from the auction house. Now, you might want to ask, is it that important to spend so much for the engravings? Let me just say this. If you apply to a party as a dealer, but with a level 3 heavy armor engraving, you will not be accepted. Thanks for watching. Hope this video helped. See you next time.